Hey yo, LAZ, man, make sure y'all check my other channel, The Fat Vegetarian, as well as about 20, 30 Fat Vegetarian episodes I got uploaded to this channel, you heard? Where I'm getting eats from some of the greatest vegetarian restaurants, vegetarian and vegan restaurants in New York City, you heard? I ain't eat red meat since 1996, maybe 95. You heard? I ain't eat pork since 93. Z-Boy. Listen, it's a lot of women on YouTube obsessed, stalking, stressed, envious, jealous, gossiping women uploading a lot of lies about me, a lot of rumors. Look at all these rumors. I can't take it no more. You heard? But I want y'all to be patient. Cause kids with guns. The true story of St. Laz is on the way, baby. It's in the works, baby. You heard? So let these females keep doing my promotion on these streets and getting my name popping. So when I drop this doc, it's gonna be like Hiroshima. You feel me? So get ready to learn something real soon.
Yo, in 1990, right, it was me, Alex McFadden, a.k.a. Sam, and Lucy A. Wilder, right? That was Shorty 40 from Fort Greene. We had just got our asses beat like we were grown men by COs in Bronx Supreme Court bullpens because we were charged with attempt murder for stabbing his father and staff member. And he had metal ink pen, so we poked him on crazy as soon as he started his fake going around to see whose room he's going to sneak in. So all lumped up and bloody, we were brought to C-74 and Rikers Island. Now, Sam was originally from East New York, but ran with a crew out of Left Rack Queens called the Young Guns. Shorty 40 was from Fort Greene, the original Shorty 40 from Fort Greene. You know, uncuffed and tossed in the intake bullpens, waiting for our setup, sheets, towels, green cup, blanket, toothbrush, toothpaste, soap. So dude across from us in the bullpen with a thick black champion hoodie on, black jeans, black Timberland chuckers. His name Joe Sam. Took his hoodie off to show a few lumps and bumps of his own, and he was minus a few teeth that police just kicked out. You know, ass whoopers was mandatory after slashes because, you know, now the police had to work. You lazy dudes, they ain't never want to work. But this was Sha Sha from Marcy Projects. He and Sam knew each other. He introduced us. He just got it on with COs because he cut a dude named Hook off in the face bad. 3 long swipes on one side of his face. They rushed him out to KCH, you know, Kings County Hospital. And dude named S1 had choked like fiend Hook off out and shit for him to cut him off bad like that. 40 to Hook off, and you know, his co-defendant killer, and they grew up together. But explained, yo, he couldn't get involved in that shit. It was personal beef. So we went to 4 Upper Still House, met up with John Rambo from the Bronx. This was his house. You know, a dude named Damian Holmes from Brooklyn. Troy from Queens, dude named Al Capone from the Bronx had the other side. I knew John Rambo from the streets, from like 183rd in the Bronx. You know, he schooled me about the phone slide time, how dudes had a half hour or hour slides, and you had to fight someone, take their slot time. The phones are straight out. You could do 3-way calls, and they never shut off. Some people had like SPA spots, like suicide prevention aid spots, like, you know, one for each shift. Like one had from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. The 2 COs, it was like one was white, one was black. The black one name was Perry and some shit like that. I forgot the other dude's name, but they was old school. They let you shoot 5 all day long, but no stabbing and cutting. If you stab and cut somebody, they was whipping you out, beating you like it was a grown man. So, you know, immediately we stepped up for some, you know, from 4 to 6 slides. I whipped out a cat named Pop so bad, the other 2 dudes just gave up their slides. To me, Sam and 40. John just laughed. The day room had no TVs, 1 table, and after talking to Sha Sha, we all told our families to bring us some war gear ASAP. You know, Carhartt jackets with the hood, stick champion hoodies, tough Levi jeans, Timberland boots. You know, the Carhartt jackets and champion hoodies prevented you from getting cut in the face. Most of us put towels around our necks to protect our throats because This was the Gym Star razor blade era. We all hung out on a tier. No one went to the day room unless they planned on getting it on. That was like no man's land unless you was getting it on. The day room was the war zone. No cameras, the big open space. Next day was Friday. Went on our visits. Our people brought us our gear. They put money in our account for commissary. I seen Ron dude, Ronnie Williams from Brownsville. Them childhood, long childhood friends. I know him for years. He had his battle gear on, brown Carhartt jeans, Carhartt jacket, Timberland boots, black jeans, a bunch of gold chains, rings, and bracelets. We hugged, and he put a blue steel razor blade in my hand and said, "Yo, Sha, this is not Sparfit, my G. You rip somebody's ass here, they can't hold an ass whooping. They'll lock you to sleep, cut you across your face as soon as you turn your back. So as soon as you get into anything, you rip a hole in their face." And the steel named Case ran up to us. So he ran the business floor. You know what I'm saying? He said he knew my brother Chicken Raw from Downville Monroe. He said, "Yo, if you need anything, just holler me." Like, he found holler me, just ask. I had a half brother named Robert Sanders, aka Chicken Raw. He's rich somewhere now and don't bother to check for me or the same. But anyway, I got another visit next Wednesday from my brother Rashid in a Boomdo. And they tell me T Money just got killed with Rashawn, who owned the video store. So I was shocked because I just talked to T Money. He sent me some sneakers and some money. He was like my brother from another mother, saying they projects. This was a heated beef that with Nelby's Sparks. T Money got killed because people thought he had something to do with a dude named Jason getting killed. This was December 12th. On December 15th, I called home. My grandmother told my brother Rashid just got killed on 25th Street in front of Mall on 25th when he was going to 250 to buy me an army jacket and some feline slippers, you know, for the jail visits. Damon Holmes didn't care that my brother just died, so I ran into his slot time. So he unplugged the phone, and me and him, we started getting it on. So I went crazy. I shot for his leg, scooped him, slammed him. I could have stomped his mom, but I backed up and he respected this, got up, we shook hands. And to this day, you know, he become one of my dearest comrades. He later, Blue Trial got 25 life and had a sling steel everywhere he went up top because the guy he had allegedly killed had a lot of family members up top. But Saturday we had visitors, me and Sam. He seen the guy who shot him in his mouth and he cut this boy from his lip to the back of his neck, like you can see the white meat. That shit was blood everywhere. And they sent Sam straight to the bin with 720 days. Back then they gave you 2-3 years in the bin. Crazy. But I got back to Fort Upper. 40 said we should go to Fort Maine with all his Brooklyn crimies. Scar, Kawani from Sumner, and who later got stabbed and killed in Attica years later. Capricorn from the Bronx. The other shorty 40 from Fort Greene. Al Capone from Fort Greene. T.I. and K.I. from Fort Greene. So I said, you know, okay. We met at the mall shit every Friday in Juma to bring Sam food. Because, you know, they starved in the base. So the only way we could bring food to them was meeting them in the mall shit every Friday. So we went to this mall shit every Friday just to bring them food. The whole C-74 was nasty. Rats, mice, water bugs. It was always dark and dreary, even in the day room. Capricorn had C.O. Beretta and a C.O. named Patterson, Big Pat, Puerto Rican named Matos, pull us down before me. The house of pain. I have no idea why I left 40 told me into going to Fort Maine with him. This is Fort Maine House of Pain for real. One side was black and one side was all Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. Puerto Rican Lee and Dominican people had the other house. And I know people from the streets, just from the heights. Everyone had serious cases, but you couldn't tell by how we acted. I was hurting and raging over losing my brother, so I fell right in with the Brooklyn boys and started chopping shit up. We got to the mess hall, and even though I had no beef, I made people I rolled with leave my own beef. And, you know, in the mess hall, we riot. In the hallway, we riot. I had a fight with Ant, beat him up over phone time. My homegirl Tamisa Candy came to see me. Tamisa gave me a gold chain and told me to, you know, hold my head. Dude named Stan got me for my chain. Lee and Gangsta and people, I never forget those my boys. They jumped him and got my chain back. Cause I got Gangsta's chain back from Frazier and Abdul and two upper when they got them for it. Dude named Ken Deer and lured me to the gate and the intake from court for saying to snatch my shit through the bars. You know, my hard boy Rob, Sunshine, and Will, and Mar 9, they stabbed him up because he was in the house and he fucked up telling them that he got Sha Sha from Harlem. All the niggas knew me from the town, so they were out on him. But 4 Man was so crazy, the administration split the whole house up and sent me to all Brooklyn House 3 lower. Damien Holmes was already down there. Jamal Richard, I know him as a job from DFY. Mano, he's now a rapper now. He used to call him, we used to call him Pretty Boy Maine back then. He had the high top fade with the curls on the top. Maurice Miller, that's Mo from Brownsville. I know Mo from Highland, DFY, Fat Divine, Butter from LG. On the other side, like Ron Du from Brownsville, Dubo Hun, that was AKA Marshall King, Shep, Simeon. They just feed out Prince from Evil and cut him up real bad in his face. And that shit did, that ignited the Bronx, Brooklyn war. And I had people on both sides. You know, I saw Fuquan Bailey on a visit one day, a dear childhood friend from DFY. He was blogging. He's from LG in Brooklyn. He said, yo, Sha, you got dudes here that love you. Always going out. Like, we're going to follow up no matter what. Brooklyn got you, my nigga. He's like, yo, I was like, no, I don't be having no beef here, but beef going to come to you. He said, when you do, just always ride out. He said, yo, got this on my life, nigga. We got you. And, you know, Fu was my man. I took his word seriously, you know, but, the 4 Villain was so nasty, man. It's like Tito Black cut Killer from Fort Greene, Simeon cut Dre, L cut Lance and put a fucking big ass giant L on his face, like from the top of his head to his chin, making it like an L. Sessa cut John Rambo from the Bronx, twin from Brooklyn. He was called a late bloomer because like he used to wash clothes and food and pay to use a phone until one day he just snapped, got a razor and cut some of the livest dudes in the building. Marty cut Green Eyes. Conrad cut Grasshopper so bad you could stand on the side of him and look down at his throat. Like Dominican Flint, I cut Pito, Solo cut Phil, Doc One cut Ben, and that started the Queens Bronx War. Police would send Bronx dudes to 3 lower just to see how tough the dudes was, and soon most of Brooklyn was in a bang. And hook off for Fort Greene, because of the population alone. But yo, I give it to son, he's tough and went out every single time. OP cut him, he got busy. Marty cut him, he got busy. Tito Black cut him, he got busy. K9 cut him, he got busy. And then starting to get this get back, but he rolled the hole with his dolo with his hood on and catch dudes coming from the library or coming from the yard or coming from commissary and blow they shit backwards. You know, Shawan from the Bronx cut VJ from Brooklyn, and VJ cut somebody in Mar 9, no matter who it was or where he caught them, until he left the island. Ron Dude told me, yo, let's go to Mar 8 and lay with Germ from the Bronx while he's on trial. You know, Germ was our family and our boy, and on trial for a body. So we made moves to go to Mar 8. I went to my brother.
You have 1 minute left.
My girlfriend then was a girl named Nani, Marcel Stevenson. And I was madly in love with her. She was from Grant. And even though I had a 2-year-old daughter, I was not with my child's mother, but we were cool off and on. I couldn't focus on nothing but revenge over my brother, so I ain't even try to work on relationships. But once my she died, everyone knew where I was. It was people like CO's name, Ricky Fontaine from the Bronx, and Brother Puerto Rican. I knew from the streets from when Calderon, Chicky, and Eddie Air were home tearing the Bronx up. And then I heard Lee Ebron was working in the 4 building from Brownsville. I asked Ron do say, you know, this is Ebron's building. Nothing goes down without him knowing or you asking. I'm like, shit, we've been dicing shit up crazy, and he ain't come check us. Dude said, nigga, he on vacation, so we get away with murder right now. I said, you know, around this time, Fat Chris pulls up to the door of Mar 8. Yo, they got me in the fucking ammo house.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye. An incarcerated individual at New York City Department of Correction. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored for law enforcement purposes. If you are an attorney, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number by going to
www.nyc.gov/DOC. Yeah, so like I was saying, like, the nigga Fat Chris pulled up, be like, yo, they got me in the fucking ammo house, March 7th. I ain't even got no shoelaces. They shitting on us in there. So Chris was a big 6 foot something black cockeyed dude. I'm like, yo, you know, son? Dude was like, that's Fat Chris from Best Style. He fam. So he got Chris info, and the SEALs tacked him up and brought him to Mart 8 with us. And real talk, he made the days go faster and lifted everyone's spirits. Someone would bang on the locker to make a beat, and Chris would just go off. And his rhymes were jokes. Like, he kept us in tears. And in our cipher, yo, we all had hardcore shoot-off rhymes, but his was funny shit that made dudes want to fuck him up in the battle. Like, he battled this one dude, right, and was like, yo, your breath smells like 15 Jamaicans at the 8 games of soccer. You like, you need Coke 8 plus. Like, nigga, I need to put a whole tube of toothpaste on my fist and just punch you in your mouth and knock that shit out. He's like, your breath smell like you had your tongue cheek like a razor, because you know niggas had razor cheek back then. That shit was crazy. But he's like, yo, what you been eating? Shit mints? Like, what you got on? Dingleberry juice? Yo, this dude got mad and started getting serious, talking about a joke is a joke till you get your jaw broke. Chris came right back. He's like, yo, you rather ride a 10 speed with just a seat pole and the good gay parade down Fifth Avenue hitting all bumps. Like, you rather drink a whole jar of 80s juice. You rather slide down dildo mountain ass naked with no grace. Son couldn't take it no more. He lunged at Chris. And then you couldn't see the dude no more. It was like a fucking cartoon. We only see arms and legs, but you couldn't see the dude because the whole house swarmed him so hard that like Chris couldn't even get no licks in. Seals came in, peeled us off this nigga, and Chris started again. Nigga, that's ass whipping. He said, nah, that's a Brooklyn ass whipping. Looked like you just walked down Ocean Avenue with a Come Rob Me t-shirt on. The big just went in right after with this nigga ass. Like, yo, and your breath still smell like Central Bookers on a Sunday. The Fat Chris was laid on. They called nigga Biggie Smalls, and when he left from all they shit became jail again. Shit was boring. Reality hit that we all faced time for serious shit, and now we only smile when we talked about him. And what's crazy, he said he'd go home to continue to sell crack, so we gave him numbers on who to holler in town. I wish to God I could have got up on him when I got home in 9/7, but he was already dead when I got home, and I felt like some of the fun was took out of life when he died, man. But rest in peace, Fat Chris, a.k.a. Biggie Smalls. He used to come. He came back from vacation and pull us all out to the gym to play ball and work out. And Biggie used to tease E-Ball, like, nigga, you cockeyed like me. Because E-Ball had amazing guys just like him, so the shit was funny. You see, yo, when Big went home and Jerm beat his case at trial, Fontaine pulled me to 3 man with him, and Ron Du went to dorm 3 lower with his co-defendant, Moosey. Now Fontaine had rules, so, you know, while administrators used E-Ball and the team to bang, Fontaine had 3 men. The whole house had to work out. Like, nothing was a day on but a pull-up bar. All call-outs mandatory, so 3 men was a battle dome. Like, if it was beef, Fontaine would get you from your house and bring you to his house, and with whoever you had beef with, and there was no bell, no time limit, no rules. You fought till somebody was unconscious or gave up. We ran every morning in the yard, did pull-ups when we got back. Yvonne took us to the gym to lift weights and hit the heavy bag. Plus, we could take pictures back then in the gym and on visits, so everyone stayed fly. This is the silk shirt and Bally and Wallaby era. Jordan Slam Dunks and Bo Jacksons, Levi jean suits, 8-ball jackets, 8-ball Shermans, V-bombers, a lot of gold chains. Most cuttings was over gold chains or phones. Some motherfuckers used to take their ID card and put it in dudes' mouths and take their gold teeth out their mouth. You know what I mean? It was petty people like that. You know, Mike Murder from Brownsville, a.k.a. Michael Brown Lee, I was one of my oldest dearest friends, comrade. He stayed fly, but he stayed having to fuck somebody up over his shit. Star, a.k.a. Leroy Courtney from LG. I was my boy, but he was like the oldest control nigga. All the line wiles walked to the gym for their house units every day. Gargamel from the Bronx. He later died in the gas chamber in Virginia. Tito Black is somewhere, and PA on death row. Lil N.A., Big N.A., both named after Ocean Avenue. Lil N.A., he kept ink pens and perfected how to stab people with them. Vietnamese Shadow from BTK, a gang called Born to Kill. Chinese
You have 1 minute left.
From a gang called The Office in Chinatown. We got Chinese Andy from the Ghost Shadows, Jamaican Chris, also known as Midget. He probably had more cuttings on Rikers than anybody ever. this is my bro and I love him, but he was a herb destroyer. He cut people just to cut people. Dexter, a.k.a. Yaga, B-Stick, Pookie, they were brothers. Both got killed years later. Cash Spice from Harlem, Dirtbike Ball from Harlem, he got life in Baltimore years later. Baby J from Lincoln, a.k.a. Jermaine Rankin. You know, he was my childhood homie. He went to junior high school, 43 together. We got money together. He even came to my trial years later. But, you know, in 99, he got killed right after my trial shit, or like in the middle of my trial. This is another heartbreak for me. Nigga from the Bronx was co-defendant Chain Bang was my boy. I left him in Spark. Science and Wacko was in two of them. Two Top, Chop Shop, and K9, all Bronx boys. Born Son Lincoln, they were in the...
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
But, now, at this time, you know, Pistol Pete, you know, Peter Rollout from the Bronx, he from Soundview. You know, allegedly, he was the founder of that Sex Money Murders that he came through. That was my boy. Omar Porter from the Bronx, you know, they called him OG Mac later on in years. Both of them got life in the feds now. You know, along with my boy Fly Tie from Harlem. Fly Tie from Harlem, he came through, told me Pie Face Mike and Sean got killed from St. Nigga. Those my people, so the war was still raging. Then Mike Murder from Lincoln came through, told me that Travis got killed. You know, he was on the opposite side. He said they left him slumped in a dual buggy. That shit was still playing OPP on the shit. He was finally caught over one of the dudes, one of the trigger men who killed my brother. He was still alive until dudes went to the hospital and finished him off. There was casualties on both sides. And when dudes came through for violating one of mine, they had to face me. And I had a team of Brooklyn gangsters with me who loved me. And yo, if you were just related to people who violate my people, I got at you. Which sent a serious message to the town, like, boy, wait till I get home. But around this time, Biggie Fontaine, see I was talking about, he called a fed bed. Because allegedly, he was moving things at night in the streets while he was a CO by day. So he won't pull me to his house, one door, where we played Sega Genesis, watched movies, wet the ass in the house and outside the house. He won't made you feel like you weren't even in jail. He brought in New York food for us, never let search teams come to our crib, no matter what, because they hurt us. Like, they was treating us like grown men, beating us like grown men, and there's no cameras. They want to strip you naked, dick the butt. They would violate us bad. We was kids, so Evon wouldn't let them niggas even come in the house. T.O. Williams was from Harlem. He was family. He ran the bank court. So none of us even went to the ring. Once Williams got that job, we really started acting retarded. So I finally conked out to 3 and 30 chance for manslaughter. And reality set in that I had to go up top to a max 8 prison to finish the time. And I left a 2-year-old girl out there, man, my baby. You know, my older brother Rashid died. My other brother Chicken Rob came home, got rich, and said, fuck the family. Rashid's wife Danielle moved to Maryland and was supposed to take my baby brother Elgin and raise him. But Rashid's son loved Rashid, but she didn't. My grandmother was left with the task. And again, there for me, after burying my brother Rashid, burying my Aunt Diddy, burying my Uncle Yaya, both knowing Sammy B, you know, we stayed in touch, those my boys. And Bono got to the music business. He later became DMX road manager. Sammy B stayed in the streets. One day I called his crib and his mom, who I called my other mother, her name was Rosa. She picked up and said, Sha Sha, they just killed Junior, which is what she called Sammy. And I couldn't breathe. He got hit with a 44 caliber rhino bullets and ran over by a cab. My homegirl, Christina, we called her Peanut, she was in the cab at that time, 134 between Bro and Ansem, and she came to see me and told me the whole thing. The actual dude who did this didn't come to jail, but his family members did. Locked niggas up for me and let me in the hallway with Tyreek and Malik from Sugar Hill while this dude was roaming back from the Long Library. Tyreek soloed the boy and knocked him out cold. I cut the boy up crazy. And when I looked up, Tyreek and Malik was running because ERU, you know, called them ERU back then. They ESU now, and we called them Ninja Turtles. They were turning the corner coming towards us. Tyreek and Malik made it back to the house, and the door was locked. I didn't lose a job because we wasn't even supposed to be in the hallway. But, you know, a CO named Hayes was there, and she was gorgeous, like the short, pony brassy haircut with real hazel eyes. And she was a sweetheart. She grabbed my hand and led me to Mall 5 with her homegirl, seal name is Water. She was sweet too, man. Yo, I stayed there till shift change because they called, and then he came to get me. Years later, Hazel Trace, the same chick, she became the chief and ran around the island. And until this day, yo, I love her, man. That's why I never even talked about the story until both Hazel retired, man. They both knew Sammy Sunshine too, because he came through for a gun and we were inseparable. Like, but he was there, it was, wherever we see him, we see me, no matter what. So they all understood what I had to do, because he would have did the same thing for me. 3 days later, I was in Hazel Jennings and was put on a bus to Downstate Correctional Facility to start serving my time for maximum security prisons. Now, in C-74, if I had hesitated just one time, I would have got cut. I'd have had some shit on my face that looked like an earthworm, because some dudes was put 2 gem stars together, taking them together, cutting you just to make a nasty scar. The nurses was foul because instead of using small thread, they was using thread that looked like bootlaces, so the scars would look crazy. So people would refuse to go to the clinic and just go, we gotta take them to the hospital to get stitches, because the stitches they was using in the clinic were so big it left a scar to make you look like Frankenstein. So, you know, I always popped off first, man. I never ran, never backed down. I don't know what PC looked like. Even though, you know, I rolled with a bunch of Brooklyn boys, I still rep Harlem, man. But, you know, none of this prepared me for the upstate prison life. Next time we talk, I'll tell you about what happened in downstate. Alpha Tar Stewart, Sha Sha from Harlem, 349-190-1931, 1818 Hazen Street, East Elmhurst, New York, 11370. This is C-74 flashback on how it was when C-74 was the full building for real.
Hey, yo, let me promote whatever you trying to promote for you, man. I know how to do this. You heard you want your stuff seen by a whole bunch of people. You want the whole town talking about what you doing. Get at me. I know how to get you popping. That's a fact.